Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34, back with another video. One I'm very excited to make. I have a couple of care packages and a Christmas card here, and very excited about that. I have not purchased many cards at all in the last little while. I was saving up to get my last Merlin Olsen for a player run. In fact, the only card I've gotten online in the last little while was this Devin Lloyd rookie card from Select 2022, numbered out of 199. He's a guy who played at University of Utah, big fan of his, and he's had a really good year, especially the first half of the season. At one point, he was leading the league in interceptions. He returned one for a touchdown. So I just wanted to grab another Devin Lloyd for my collection. And so I'm really excited to be picking up some new stuff. And one thing that I got right here is a Christmas card from one of my favorite people in the hobby, Skaght over at Reindeer Studios. A lot of you are familiar with him. And so yeah, I'm very happy that he thought of me this year. That's going to be nice. All right. So one thing you'll notice, he's a super talented artist. He's also got a great sense of humor, and that is awesome. Naughty nice, naughty nice. That's great. All right, let's take a look here. Really hope that replay review works out in your favor. I'm rooting for you to have an awesome holiday season. Great Christmas card. Hi, Brian. I hope you have a great Christmas. Your bestie, Skaght. Fantastic. If you follow my channel, you've probably seen I've purchased a few cards that he did, art cards that he autographed and numbered, and he has some of my favorite videos. Right here you'll see some of his work. He has art and apparel. Definitely check out his Etsy store. You can follow him on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. And he's got a great YouTube channel. I love it. So he does a lot of paintings. He did an oil painting of Cal Ripken Jr. a couple weeks ago that I thought was fantastic. He does doodles. Just a lot of great sports history stuff. And Scott, if you're watching, my sister and I are very seriously considering doing a commission with you for an art project for my dad. And so we'll see on that. But anyway, so I need to get with you on that. I got to talk to my sister again, though. But anyway, thank you very much, Scott. That is awesome. This is sweet. Yeah, love that. So anyway, next up we got Bradley Claus, Brad8671. This guy, he's got to be the most generous person in the hobby, and this is the third year in a row now that he has sent something my way. And I've seen a handful of videos, Dustin, John Mangini, Hitman23. I know he's sent something out to them as well. And every year he's just extremely thoughtful. He knows us all very well as far as our collecting habits. And he's just super generous. So Brad, thank you so much in advance. And you guys, he's been around for, if you go back, you'll find videos from 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You'll find videos from, I don't even know when he started. What would it have been, like 12, 13 years ago? Maybe even longer. He's been around forever. So all right, let's see here. Hey, Brian, I hope this package finds you well. Here's just a little something I thought might fit in your PC. Hope you enjoy. Have a Merry Christmas. Your friend, Brad8671, also known as Brad Smith, also known as Bradley Claus. So thank you very much. This is awesome. He is a big-time Miami Dolphins fan and super collector. And if you haven't seen his videos, go check those out. Not only are they great Dolphins cards, they're just great cards in general. Oh my word. That is awesome. Wow. Gale Sayers, 1972 tops. A 7.5. That is a sharp card. That is awesome. SGC. Yeah, so like if you look right here, this is where he really started having some injuries. And but they talk about how, you know, when he was healthy, and it's not just that they talk about it, go watch the videos. When he was healthy, there was no more dynamic, exciting running back in the NFL. This guy, his runs are a thing of beauty. That is an awesome card. Holy cow. Wow. Thank you, Brad. And I have a real connection there. Love Gale Sayers. I got to meet him once at a card show in Salt Lake City when I was a teenager. And that was a highlight for me. Really loved being able to meet him. And his good friend Brian Piccolo, who the movie Brian Song is based off of, which was also in part based on Gail's book, I Am Third, highlights their friendship and the life of Brian Piccolo. And I was named after Brian, so Gail always held a place in my heart. And I've told this story before, but when I met Gail, I was able to tell him that I was named after Brian Piccolo. And he looked up at me and just said he was a good man. And I'll never forget that. I was really happy that I got to share that with him. And that's an awesome card. That's great. So thank you very much, Brad. Wow. And if you go and take a look at, you could Google Brad and take a look at the amazing work he's done this year already from the videos that I've seen so far. And this third one here is from Steelers Card 7. Steeler Card 7, he's a great guy. His channel is a lot of fun. He puts out a lot of content consistently. He has a little over 300 subs, so if you have not subbed to Steeler Card 7 yet, I would highly recommend to go check him out. It would be really good to support that next generation of collectors, which definitely includes him. He's had videos, I think he's going on about 4 years now. And he's kind of growing up with his channel. Really, the more his voice drops, the higher his collection grows, right? Like you go back to like his first handful of videos and then play one from now. He's really grown up on his channel, and I think his collection is pretty fantastic. And he and I have gone back and forth with some cards. I've got a handful I need to send out his way soon, hopefully. So thank you very much for putting this together. I don't know if there's any... Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, nice. Now, here's another thing that's going to be really nice about this, right, is that because I haven't gotten a lot of cards, other than the boom boxes that I get each month, which seem to never have Chicago Bears, by the way. James, if you're watching, you can vouch for that with me, right? Like, there never seem to be any Bears cards. So this is awesome because it's going to really help out my collection. All right, Tyreek Stevenson with the Phoenix. Awesome. And I've not ripped any top stuff. That's awesome. Mike Singletary from 2025. DJ Moore. I'm really thrilled about my Bears right now. They're having an amazing season so far. One of the more surprising teams in the league this year, and a pleasant surprise for me. Awesome, DJ Moore. And I got to go to a game this year, which was a lot of fun. Got to watch them beat the Giants. Just being back at Soldier Field, man, that place is a very, I would say it's kind of a spiritual experience for me there. I just love it. Awesome. Oh, a Clomac. What is that? A Panini NFL sticker card collection. That's cool. Oh, nice. Brisker. Big fan of his. Rated rookie. Nice. Shining Stars. Roma Dunze. That's great. Awesome. Yeah. Justin Fields in the green parallel. Cole Kmet. Wow. Numbered 2 out of 199. That is awesome. That's sweet. Oh, hey. Yeah, he knows me well. So this is Cooper Legoff. He was the Utah State quarterback. And I got to watch him play in person. So that's really sweet. Oh, wow. And that's awesome, too. And this one's numbered out of 399. Very cool. Yeah, that's great. Awesome. That'll go great with... That's my alma mater right there. So I'm always a fan of the Utah State guys. And getting a numbered card of him, too. That's great. Now, this is awesome. Draft class, rookies and stars. Caleb Williams. A guy I hated in college, but he's growing on me, especially with these wins they've been having lately. So those are awesome. Thank you very much. And we still have another stack, too. So very, very nice of you. Thank you very much, Steeler Card 7. All right. And here we go. Got another DJ Moore in the Prism. That's awesome. Yeah, so my Bears collection, just from this video alone, has definitely bumped up for my 2025 collection, that's for sure. All right, so DJ Moore in the Prism from 2024. Jalen Johnson, my favorite Bear. Glad to see him back. He's been injured all year, and he came back this past week, which was really nice to see. Got another DJ Moore in the Don Russ. Got another Jalen, rookies and stars. Another Jalen, Don Russ. DeAndre Swift, who's having a really good year. Kind of got a dual backfield threat lately. And these guys, they carved up the Eagles on the run game, which was quite surprising. Justin Fields, Dan Hampton, awesome playoff. My very first TTM ever was from Dan Hampton, back when I was a kid. There's an awesome card of 3 of my favorite linebackers of all time. And you had these guys, and you put Butkus in there and some other. I mean, they had some awesome linebackers. Eddie Jackson, Prestige 2023. Nice. Akeem Hicks. Oh, that's a really cool card. Rome Odunze, Mystique. Really like those. And awesome. We've got one of the Halloween cards. Rising Stars of Rome. Whose grandparents live in my home state of Utah. He'd come here as a kid, which is cool. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I've seen people get this card. This is the refractor, too, which makes it even better. So I've seen people pull just like the base of this, and I thought, man, I need to get one of those now. Getting the refractor, that's great. Thank you. Awesome. Well, there are 2 of the GOATs right there. Keenan Allen, that looks really nice. Is that numbered? Yeah, out of 300. Wow, nice. It was really nice to have him on the team for a year. I've been a fan of his. Oh, wow, look at this. So he's gone again, but I was happy to have him there. And then here's Rome with an emergent rookie, green parallel. That's awesome. Wow, love that. And a Justin Fields to round things off, Chicago Bears. I really like Justin Fields. He's had a tough go of it. He's a talented guy. He's very athletic, but just having a tough go. So anyway, these are awesome cards, and the Komet, man, these are. Look at all this. Okay, so again, I just want to mention the hobby. I know there's a lot of drama in the hobby, a lot of news with crazy stuff going on, and it's out there, and I think it's good to be educated because there are a lot of bad actors out there. But these are 3 examples of what the hobby can be all about, because there are so many great people in the hobby, and these are people who took time and energy and effort to think of me, and I just really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I'll include a link to all 3 channels. If you're not subscribed, definitely go show them some support, and I just really appreciate that. So my next video should be a boombox, hoping for something good. I should be getting that maybe within the next handful of days or the next week or so. But that will do it for today. Holy cow, Gale Sayers. That is sweet. I am so happy to have that in my collection of Bears cards. And to get the Peyton, the Williams, some of these cool parallels for the Bears. This is just awesome. You guys are great. All right, so again, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing well as we round out 2025. And as always, go Bears.